What's going on, everybody? It's going to be my post-game Tennessee-Alabama video. It's the day later. I might post some footage that I got yesterday. I was at the stadium. Alabama played sluggish in the first quarter. I have a tendency to do that some. But after that, they got things about halfway through the second quarter. They started putting the clamps down. It still worry me that they're fumbling so much. Some of those freshmen, they can't field a punt for whatever reason, or they get caught from behind and they're fumbling. But other than that, Tua threw a pick there in the third quarter. But otherwise, man, Alabama dominated, as most people thought they would. A Tennessee Vol fan, you can't, maybe your diehards thought Tennessee might win that game, but let's be real. Alabama was going to win this game all along. I don't think Nick Saban let it get out of hand. He did what he had. He did what he could. Jalen played one series in the third quarter, and then Tua was in. But when you got your backups are as good as your starters, you can't help what the outcome is going to be. It's up to Tennessee to stop them. So it is what it is there. Alabama, they played a great game. Hats off to Tennessee. I thought they fought hard. I'm not going to get on here and say, Tennessee, you suck. Butch Jones is your coach, and I thought the players played hard. I don't know, for Butch Jones, for pride, because it was a rivalry game. I don't know, but I thought the players on defense played hard, especially in the first quarter and a half. Tennessee came out and they kind of did what I thought they might do. They fought tooth and nail, and Alabama was only up 7-0. It was still a game halfway through the second quarter. Hell, even at halftime, it was still a game, even though it was 21-0. But Alabama came out, scored first, struck first in the second half, 28-0, and after that, it was kind of over. I know Rashawn Golden. I know the whole flipping the bird thing. You shouldn't do that, period. But, he's a kid. That's what he did. That's what kids do sometimes. I'm not going to get on here and spew a bunch of venom towards Rashawn Golden for being stupid. It is what it is there. The outcome is still the same. Alabama, yeah, Tua threw that pick six, and it probably should have been 45-0. But it was 45-7. I'm not going to complain about 45-7. And you got Georgia fan on here saying, yeah, well, you gave up a touchdown, blah, blah, blah. You know what? We had one more turnover than Georgia did when they played Tennessee. But if you want to be real, Georgia had 20 first downs when they played Tennessee and 374 yards. And yes, I did look these up. Yesterday, Alabama had 607 yards and 35 first downs. So if you want to start comparing and contrasting, and that was with our second team in there, I'm pretty sure y'all probably played your first team the majority of the game, Georgia. Our second and third stringers played half of the game yesterday, and we racked up 240 more yards than you did, and 15 more first downs. And it was a balanced attack. 300 rush yards, 300 passing yards, give or take 10, 15 yards. So I don't want to hear that Jalen can't throw the ball. I don't want to hear you got a better running attack, because you don't. And I give you all the credit in the world, Georgia fan. Nick Chubb, Sonny Michel are two of the best running backs in the country, like duo. But we played 6 running backs yesterday. 6. Damian Harris, Najee Harris, Bo Scarborough, Brian Robinson, Ronnie Clark, and Josh Jacobs, who also is more of a halfback. But he's a running back. But he's more of a halfback because you can throw him the ball. 6 deep at running back. All played yesterday against Tennessee. You're not going to beat that, Georgia. But anyway, I digress. Alabama's still better than Georgia. I don't care who you are. Tennessee put up a good fight yesterday. I'm not going to sit here and go into detail and brag and all this. I do think Butch Jones should be fired today. But I think Alabama just dominated. They did what they had to do. I don't think Nick Saban ran up the score. I mean, it's up to Tennessee to stop you. We had our second team in there in pretty much the whole second half. Anyway, leave your comments below. Appreciate you watching. Great Alabama victory yesterday. It was a lot of fun where we're sitting, me and my buddy Ron. Anyway, roll Tide.